Introducing your red corner, give it up for Kaley Austerfield.
Of a magnificent contest.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing your blue corner, please give it up for Elise Glynn. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 8, which is the female national amateur final at under 57 kilos. Bout number 8 is scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes. And introducing your boxers. Firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing all black with a white trim, representing Western Counties and hailing from the British Army. Give it up for Kaley Austerfield. And ladies and gentlemen, across the ring, her opponent boxing out of the blue corner, wearing all white with a black trim, representing Midland Counties and hailing from West Warwicks, ABC. Give it up for Elise Glynn. Your referee in charge, Mr. Paul Rosendale.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. It's action from the women's 57 kilogram final between boxers from the British Army and the West Warwicks Amateur Boxing Club. West Warwickshire Amateur Boxing Club. The woman wearing red, operating out of the southpaw stance, is Kaley Austerfield, 26 years of age. In her 13 bouts of experience, most of them have been in the military or in military tournaments. Actually prevailed through to this championship final on a walkover after Samina Toussaint, the 2021 champion, wasn't able to make it to the boxing ring. Her opponent, Elise Glynn, as Natasha has been pointing out, very experienced operator, 2021 quarter-finalist, who lost at that quarter-final stage to the eventual champion, Samina Toussaint of New Kings, on a split decision.
Yeah, I think we commentated on that, I think.
We did indeed. But here she is in the championship final, again no longer with Hall Green Amateur Boxing Club. And she said following a disappointment of the national champs in December, she's more determined than ever to focus on her boxing. She's been traveling all over the country to get sparring, despite having to care for her father, who's also her coach, and that's terrific punch picking from Elise Glynn, spearing straight shots, and look at the confidence that's flowing through her now as she's attempting to stamp her presence on this opening round and just get into the mind of Austerfield, the Army boxer wearing red.
Yeah, this is the Elise I remember. You know, she's confident, hands are down, she's lots of feinting and jerky moves, and if you're hesitant, that one little bit hesitant, she's gonna counter it nice and sharp.
Yeah, she steps in with a left jab, which she snaps out on an upward trajectory. Looking to find her own range is Austerfield. Remember, having progressed through to this championship bout on a walkover, there's a left hook which landed. There had been a slap with the inside of the glove, but it was leather landing solidly on something for Austerfield. Kept the three-shot combination going. The first two punches fell short from Glynn, but the final shot did land, a spearing straight single at the end of that three-shot combination.
These punches may not be, you know, they're not concussive punches for Austerfield, but what they are doing is making it hesitate to throw, and that's in Elise's favour, because she likes to keep it long. She likes to keep you at the end of a shot, because all she wants to do is throw singles, 1-2s.
Reverse 1-2 success once again, and then a beautiful left jab snaked in and out in the blink of an eye from Glynn. Austerfield picked off by a lead right hand that time as she fell short with her own single. So she's in a bit of a quandary here, is Kaley Austerfield, because by remaining at this territory... As we move into the second round, so Kaley Austerfield from the Army, what adjustments can she make after being put on the end of some eye-catching straight shots from both hands from Elise Glynn?
You've got to remember that the armed forces have to go through their own tournament to even be selected to fight here. So she's been through a tournament to even be the person selected to represent the Army in this weight division.
Good work to the body from the tall figure of Elise Glynn, bustling away and then cleverly keeping the left hand of Austerfield beneath her armpit, and she's the boxer who's been spoken to for holding on. What a veteran's move from Elise Glynn.
And that's where the experience comes in. You just hold on with your elbow, and it makes it look like your opponent's holding on through the back. But she got caught there with a good hook. She has to be mindful about when she's in range and not.
Roundhouse right wasn't too far away from Austerfield, but again one suspects that this punch output isn't going to get it done for Austerfield, because it looks as though she's a natural counter puncher, but simply not enough activity coming from the southpaw wearing red.
No, and if you are going to be a counter puncher, you have to start the attack and then finish it. So go first and third is what we call it in the boxing terms. But she's just letting Elise just, you know, dominate and dictate when the action's going to happen. You can see there's you know, 3, 4, 5 seconds of nothing happening, and then Elise will throw and wait for something to happen. She'll make it happen.
So Austerfield on the outside. My goodness, I thought that left hand was rather telegraphed, but he still found a home, extending it out from the shoulder, and once it reached the end of its range, it tagged Elise Glynn on her chin. Best shot of the contest for her.
Yeah, and she respected that shot, because she used straight away put her hands on her chin.
But again, can she up the tempo? Can she increase the punch output? There she scored with it again. Another southpaw left that appears to be rather languid, but it keeps on coming, and it's landing on Elise Glynn.
Yeah, I thought Elise did well with a backhand hook backhand there as well at the same time, but she just got tagged, as you said.
So right jab success for Austerfield, but continuing to feint and cut a dynamic figure in front of her opponent is Elise Glynn. Beautiful move to slide and then counter.
She was a little up on her toes, a little dip of the shoulder as the shot came across, and countered with her backhand over the top. Some nice boxing.
10-second clapper has sounded. Kaley Austerfield with more success in this second round, but as she's put on the end of a jab there, I don't think there's any doubt that it's... So into the third and final round then. And Austerfield has come out looking altogether more dynamic. And there she lands a good left hand to the body. It was a straight shot, but it was countered over the top immediately by Elise Glynn.
You can hear the corner shouting to Austerfield, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. And that's kind of been the cycle of the first two rounds.
And from our perspective here ringside at Manchester Central, it's 2 rounds after which she'll be facing a deficit, Kaley Austerfield, so she has got to do something dramatic and different here in round number 3. But in trying to up the tempo, you can see that she's just in danger of running onto punches there, like that beautifully picked right cross by Elise Glynn.
Yeah, it was a good backhand. And Elise is punching from everywhere. She's punching from a foot inside, a foot outside. She's using the backhand down the middle when a foot's on the outside. She's using the hooks and the straight jabs when a foot's on the inside. So
yeah, she's showing all of her ring craft here, is Elise Glynn. In addition to her boxing and caring for her father, as she snakes out a double left jab. Right hand not too far away from Kaley Austerfield, but she's also studying business marketing and management at the Open University. Started in October of last year. And working towards that, as well as looking to get to the highest level in boxing. Beautifully picked right hand to start that 4-shot combination from Elise Glynn. Austerfield continuing to look for her own success and the shot that can turn this contest around. But again, at this type of tempo, she lands with a slapping lead right hand. He's simply not going to get it done or make life uncomfortable enough for Elise Glynn.
no, this is, Elise is, like I say, she's hitting at will. She's throwing when she wants. She's dominating the round.
So Glynn progressed through to this championship final with a unanimous point decision victory over Marla Mystery of the Churchill Boxing Club in London. Just maintaining the gap nicely between herself and her opponent, but didn't look to come back with a counter after making her opponent miss. But all of this semaphore, all of this gesticulating and shaping from Glynn, just keeping Austerfield occupied, and it's effective in preventing her from letting her hands go. And then it's Glynn who initiates the attack when she wants to, and again, that is ring generalship, dictating the terms on which the contest is being fought.
Yeah, it's forcing your will upon your opponent, and that's what the judges, one of the things that the judges look for. You can see, Austerfield, she caught her with a good hook on the way in there. You can see the nose.
ladies and
just take a
gentlemen,
shot or
please show
two,
your
but
appreciation for both boxers.
it was good. It was good. It was good moments
So,
for
ladies and
Austerfield.
gentlemen, after 3 rounds of
suspects this will be
boxing, we go to
unanimous
the scorecards where
for
your
Elise
officials and ringside score the bout a unanimous decision. All in favour of your winner, your new female under 57 national amateur champion, and boxing out of the blue corner, it's Elise Glynn.